Hello, my tubers. We are back from our horizon today. Yes, I got enough sleep. Shh. Don't question. We'll leave that mask on there. Oops. Haha. I am also playing a phone game. And I forgot to plug in said phone. So that said phone does not perish. I thought I had you set to on. Okay. Dang. Okay, today, let's see, I've got enough of that. Yeah, today we will take out this bandit. Start with that at least. Gosh, I wish it was night. Stay still. That's all I can do for that. Oh, good, a storm. That helps a lot, actually. Makes noise to make you hidden. Oh, okay, target. Looks like back behind. Debris. Behind campfire.
If they like that signal, it'll make a lot of noise. They won't be using this again.
You heard nothing. You're just trying to sound cool.
They're leaving.
I don't think that lard's napping.
Yes.
What have they taken prisoners for? Nothing good.
Why are they shooting at me?
Shit.
Calm.
You see nothing. So, this makes me just... No, no, ancient debris is Alright, smell my heaters on. It gets picked up in my background, but that's what that whoosh is. If you hear it. bonuses for all of them. Oh, no.
They're still looking. More rain. My boots will get damp.
Kill confirmed. When they glitching out that much, I'm gonna go ahead and just kill confirm them. I can't spare the weight. Okay, no more sneaking. Whoops. He saw nothing except his friend die immediately in his face. Which, fudge.
Don't give up.
Eyes open, people. Enemies have a habit of coming back.
Suppose I can go let them out now. Let's kill those two first. Prisoners, and then kill the last two bandits. Because if you let out
Let
the
me get this open.
prisoners too early, they'll spoil your stealthy fun.
You're coming with me.
Huh?
I'm not here.
I work hard every day and sleep like a rock every night.
See, do I need to sell off some stuff? I got a core to sell off. Yeah, I should sell off stuff. Couple coins.
Who's really in charge of Meridian, huh? The Oseram, that's who. Whispering in our Sun King's ear.
She said her lover was killed by machines. I'm sure it's a lie, but with so many dying recently... No. It's a good one.
Oseram will spend weeks making it himself.
Okay, let me read the shards. I am not shard poor anymore.
That's a load off.
Haha, can still get down here. But then I think you have to fast travel out. Yeah. Because I am stuck. This is the only way in, but it is not a way out. You can also see some of the unintended, like, clearly they never really meant you to see this kind of debris pile from below, because it's perfectly flat. I mean, sure, our concrete roofs and floors are perfectly flat too, but compare it to the other aged concrete roof that we're supposed to be able to see. It's all hella aged. This is a ground scatter. Anyways, time to go to Meridian, I think. Yeah, let's see what they say at the elevator. Probably heck off, go to the main gate. Oh yeah, I got the whole quest line with Derval. I got lots of stuff left. I was feeling like, oh no, I've done everything. No, I haven't even been to Meridian. Not even the once. Ooh, excuse me. We're gonna roll up in swagger. Wait, too early. There we go. No.
Right then. I'm feeling ambitious.
Well, thanks, horse.
My family might still be alive, and you're going to stand here and do nothing?
We've lost a dozen patrols.
Tell me what happened to your family. Maybe I can help.
By the sun, I fear they are all dead by now. I barely escaped alive. Machines. Vicious machines attacked my family's estate. Father sent me to get help.
What kind of machines? Where did they come from?
A Ravager. By the sun, how it cut down those guards, and a pack of Watchers came with it. The Sun King warned us that he could no longer protect freeholds beyond the valley, but Father never saw this coming.
Tell me more about the estate.
My father owns a dozen quarries, and he's put his spoils into the estate. Fine tapestries, custom woodwork, silver fixtures.
But what about the people there?
Of course. Their lives are all that matter. My father and sister, plus a dozen guards and servants. I hope they survived.
I'll see what I can do about the estate.
You will? Oh, thank you. Oh, please, be careful. Those machines are deadly.
Probably check that out after I get repelled
These
at
aren't
the
goods. They're
elevator.
necessities.
Yo-ho!
Meridian. Couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
Looks like the pool's closed.
By order of the Sun King, these lifts are shut down. Approach the city by the main gate.
Excuse me.
I have nothing to trade.
Alright, fine. Yeah, I kind of figured. I vaguely recall.
Won't cost you a shard, just
Would you like to buy something today?
Oh, hello guys. I'll bet you I have the parts you need.
BattleBot here.
You need
Good
more than
prices,
3.
fair prices.
Yo-ho!
Fairest prices for machine parts under the Mesa. No tithes to the Sun Court, not like those greedy snarls upside.
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's not interested in. As I was saying, no better offer for snap-maw lenses. I'd give my oath on it.
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize on behalf of my partner. Silent partner.
Silent partner?
If the sun would only grant my prayers. Never mind snap-maw lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long-leg lens, though, you'd be well rewarded for.
So which,
No market for a snap-maw lens is good, strong stuff. You can hammer it into anything.
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor? This is Meridian. We have culture.
I know culture. Just the other day I was watching the hunting trials.
Oh, great sun, lend me the strength of midday.
The sun's baked your head if you think we'll shift long-leg lenses at a time like this.
Hold on, I need to go check something in a minute.
hello?
I've told you as many times as the spire is tall, craft and artisanship is who we are.
Craft doesn't win a war or keep the machines from your farms. What you need is good, old-fashioned, plain...
Oh, yes. Old-fashioned, plain hammered work. If ever something glittered, you'd throw it back.
If Carja had built that elevator, they would have stopped at a good-looking shaft.
All those years of delving, and you never found a sense of humor.
Good-looking shaft! Oh, no.
Enough.
Well?
They're a blunt people, the Nora.
Why do you two even work together if you can't agree on anything?
It's a symbolic gesture.
No tithes to the Sun Court. Like I said in the beginning, Renine.
Just tell me which part you want.
A long-leg lens.
A snap-maw lens.
Fine.
Duck season. Rabbit season.
I can see that you're busy.
Wait. You drove her off. Snap-maw lens. What do you say?
I drove her off. That's rich. Listen, Huntress, long-leg lens.
Hunters, scroungers, bring us your metal.
I brought you both the parts. So, what do you say?
I don't suppose I could buy just the one.
You'd buy the wrong one. So give the hunter her shards for both.
Of course, of course. Here you are. If this is the price I have to pay.
The price you have to pay? The Snapmaw lens might just cover the loss we take on the other.
It won't sell for a loss, charcoal burner. You'd pay handsomely for a long-leg lens if you had an imagination.
I have an imagination. When you rattle that piece of junk around, I think of your skull.
Since the beginning, this wouldn't be a scrap-dealing operation, that we would have class.
And I told you, a true metal seller knows to get his hands dirty.
As you wipe machine oil on my silks.
We're gonna listen to them argue. I have a thing to go take up real quick, but I don't want to stop stream. So I will just chill here. And I will be right back. Sorry, guys.
Take a look at these wares.
MS Mainspring. Charcoal smoke and a dozen forges. Well-paid work.
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself. You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Come take a look. I'll give you a
Check out these wares.
Spring. Charcoal smoke from a dozen forges. Well-paid work.
Don't pass up these goods. Don't forget to stop. Don't find better wares. Would you like to buy something today?
Would you like to buy something today?
I've got all the best goods here. Won't find better wares.
So willing, and more survive to see another day.
Fine goods for a fair price. I've got all the best goods here.
Can't believe Ursa's gone. Even dead, the
These aren't
bastard
good.
Jiran
They're
finds
necessities.
ways to make us suffer.
Come take a look at these wares. A good price. Won't find better wares.
Won't find better wares.
I told you
like
from the
what I have
beginning
for
this
sale,
wouldn't
I
be a
promise.
scrap-dealing operation, that we would have class.
And I told you, a true metal seller knows to get his hands dirty.
As you wipe machine oil on my silks.
Only the finest goods here.
Wears a silk
See for
apron
yourself.
to the metal markets.
I do.
We teach the Karja nothing else. The Elamite soul. Teach them how to hold their finger.
Nice and bright out. Buy what you need. Leave the rest.
For a fair price.
Good to see. Won't cost you a shard just to look. Check out these wares.
I miss Mainspring. Charcoal smoke from a dozen forges. Well-paid work,
Don't forget to
decent
stock
liquor.
up before you're on the road.
Karja may like this heat, but I sure don't.
Don't pass up these goods. You'll like what I have for sale, I promise. Buy what you
I'd
need.
like an
Leave the
opportunity to
rest.
share a drink with Aaron. There's a man who knows how to enjoy life.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road. Fine goods for a fair price. Would you like to buy something today? Take a look at these wares. Check out these wares.
I told you from the beginning this wouldn't be a scrap-dealing operation, that we would have class.
And I told you, a true metal seller knows to get his hands dirty.
I'll give you a good price.
As you wipe machine oil on my silks.
Who wears a silk apron to the metal
It'll
markets?
cost you a shard just to
I
look.
do.
These aren't goods, they're necessities. Won't find better wares. I've got all the best goods here. In the thick of it. Come take a look. I'll give you a good price. Won't find better wares. I'll give you a good price. You'll like what I have to say. I thought all the best goods here. Long day today. Fine goods for a fair price.
It's fine that women are rising in the Hunter's Lodge. It's all those savages I don't like.
Wasn't sure about the Sundom at first, but, it's grown on me.
I've got all the best goods here. Another woman in the Hunter's Lodge. How many do they need?
I told you from the beginning this wouldn't be a scrap-dealing operation, that we would have class.
And I told you, a true metal seller knows to get his hands dirty.
As you wipe machine oil on my silks.
Who wears a silk apron to the metal markets?
I do.
Sun King Avad has tried to make up for his father's brutality. I'll give him that.
Good to see you.
I'm glad for the ceasefire. Still thinking about the war.
You look well.
The longer we stay here, the more it'll feel like home.
I told you from the beginning this wouldn't be a scrap-dealing operation, that we would have class.
And I told you, a true metal seller knows to get his hands dirty.
As you wipe machine oil on my silks.
Take a
Who
look
wears
at
a
these
silk
wares.
apron to the metal markets?
The sun
I
calls
do.
for reconciliation. Good luck reconciling with a corrupted machine.
Here's to Avade. He
Won't
may
cost
dress
you
a
a
bit
shard
too
just to
fancy,
look.
but he's made a place in the Sundom for the Osseram.
Buy what you need, leave the rest. Check out these wares. aren't goods, they're necessities. You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
The Sun King is too lenient with these Oseram bootlickers. They'll regret it one day, sure as the sun's...
Only the finest. See for yourself. Don't forget to stop on the road. Would you like to buy something? Don't pass up these goods.
Wait, I took a left, then a right. Ugh, I never got lost
Fine
like this
goods
in
for a
Mainspring.
fair price.
Here's a breath of air from the bellows.
Won't cost you a shard just to look. Won't find better.
An Oseram girl I told you from the beginning this wouldn't be a scrap-dealing operation, that we would have class.
And I told you, a true metal seller knows to get his hands dirty.
As you wipe machine oil on my silks.
Every
Who
day
wears a
for ending
silk
his
apron
father's
to the
blood
metal
sacrifice.
markets?
I do.
You'll regret.
Cleanse
Don't
the
forget to
corruption.
stock up before you're on the
Might
road.
as well try to catch the light
Fine
in your
goods
hand.
for a fair price. Only the finest goods here. See for yourself. Take a look at these. Buy what you need. Leave the rest. You'll like what I have for sale, I promise. Check out these wares. Only the finest goods here. See for yourself. Won't cost you a cent. I've got all the best goods here. Fine goods for a fair price. You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it. Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road. Come take a look. I'll give you a good price. Would you like to buy something today? These aren't goods. They're necessities.
I hope I never come across Redmond.
I've got all the best goods here. Check out these wares.
I don't care if you think it's superstitious.
I told you from the beginning this wouldn't be a scrap-dealing operation, that we would have class.
And I told you, a true metal seller knows to get his hands dirty.
I promise.
As you wipe machine oil on my
Won't
silks.
find better wares.
Who wears a silk apron to the metal markets?
I do.
Fine, take a look at these wares. You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it. Won't cost you a shard just to look. Don't forget to check out these wares on the road. I've got all the best goods here. These aren't goods. They're
Color's
necessities.
changing. Sun's going down.
Would you like to buy something today? Buy what you need. Leave the rest.
Karja
Don't
and
pass
their
up these
robes
goods.
and perfumes. Give them an outhouse, and they'll act like the lord of it.
I heard him say they have piles
Come
of
take a
scrap
look.
up north.
I'll give you a good price.
Tell you, Oseram know how to forage in those roots.
The old freehold lands are at the mercy of the machines now.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise. Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
Quite his sister, but he's led us well. He'll sort himself out eventually.
Fine goods for a fair price.
Day's coming to an end.
Won't find better wares. Would you like to buy something today?
I told you from the beginning this wouldn't be a scrap-dealing
find better
operation,
wares.
that we would have class.
And I told you, a true metal seller knows to get his hands dirty.
You'll like
As
what
you
I have
wipe
for
machine
sale, I
oil
promise.
on my silks.
Who wears a silk apron to the metal markets?
I do.
Won't cost you a shard just to look. Check out these wares.
Come take a look.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road. See for yourself.
Check out these wares.
These
Hope
aren't
everything's
goods.
in order.
They're necessities. You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
You'll regret not stopping.
Kiran attacked all the tribes. Avad must have made amends because Banuk willingly entered the Sun.
Buy what you need. Leave the rest.
Did murdering the captain of the Vanguard break the ceasefire? She was only an Oseram.
Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
We should send help to the Nora.
Would you like to buy
Make up
something
for
today?
some of what we did in the past.
Take a look at these wares.
Time has treated you well.
Night's coming. Good rest to those who earned it.
Long time.
The machines have become aggressive of late, but none so deadly as Redmore.
I told you from the beginning this wouldn't be a scrap-dealing operation, that we would have class.
And I told you, a true metal seller knows to get his hands dirty.
As you wipe machine oil on my silks.
Who wears a silk apron to the metal markets?
I do.
What those shadow cards you did to Captain Ursa, wasn't it?
Smoke and sweat. That's how you know you've done a good day's work.
What a day.
I told you from the beginning this wouldn't be a scrap-dealing operation, that we would have class.
And I told you, a true metal seller knows to get his hands dirty.
As you wipe machine oil on my silks.
Who wears a silk apron to the metal markets?
I do.
Avad's decree brought the Hunter's Lodge in line. Here they had to admit another woman into the ranks.
I'd like an opportunity to share a drink with Aaron.
I
There's a
told
man
you
who
from the
knows how to
beginning this wouldn't be a scrap-dealing operation, that we would have class.
And I told you a true metal seller knows to get his hands dirty.
As you wipe machine oil on my silks.
Who wears a silk apron to the metal markets?
I do.
I don't care. Crushed all who hunted it. That's proof enough.
Is it just me, or do Karja people walk slow? They have places to be.
Not for the first time.
I told you from the beginning this wouldn't be a scrap-dealing operation, that we would have class.
And I told you a true metal seller knows to get his hands dirty.
As you wipe machine oil on my silks.
Who wears a silk apron to the metal markets?
I do.
Here's what I don't get about the Sundom. All these fancy decorations everywhere. It's downright embarrassing.
I told you from the beginning this wouldn't be a scrap-dealing operation, that we would have class.
And I told you a true metal seller knows to get his hands dirty.
As you wipe machine oil on my silks.
Who wears a silk apron to the metal markets?
I do.
Bed from a car jet, just like them.
Another woman is rising in the Hunter's Lodge. About time. An Oseram would argue with the sun itself.
I told you from the beginning this wouldn't be a scrap-dealing operation, that we would have class.
And I told you a true metal seller knows to get his hands dirty.
As you wipe machine oil on my silks.
Who wears a silk apron to the metal markets?
I do.
That's your fault, man. Hello, sorry, Potato was potatoing. That goes away. This comes back. Hello. That is also not the main gate. Oh wait, that is the main bridge. This is not the main gate. This is the... There's a secret tool we're going to use later.
Nothing else. Feel the muscle. Oh, there we go.
Yes, because 30 minutes is far too short. I'll have to... Yeah. I'll put a note in my part description about this to tell people to skip this half hour. Dang, I didn't expect to be gone for a half hour.
Got no stomach for killing other carja.
But I will be back for about at least an hour and a half, if not 2 hours now, so... You have considerable upper body strength. Incredible. Perhaps the only person in the series whose body strength matches that of Aloy. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, they just look like people I thought I recognized.
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens. How long do we have to wait?
What am I supposed to do? Just sit here and let everything spoil?
I thought Meridian was open to all Carja.
What happened to Ursa has nothing to do with us.
How long do we have to wait here? How long do we have to wait here?
Until I get finished with the story progression quest. Yes.
How long do we have to wait here?
So, the more you ask, the longer I'm going to stand
Always
here.
stay bright. Always stay alert. That's what I say.
That's a load off.
Every minute I'm stuck here costs me good shards.
Oh, my poor feet.
Duck. Goose.
What's
Goose.
going
I
on
know
here?
my
Owen's
small
in there,
species.
somewhere. And so's Erend, that other Outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Erend said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
Always blood down. Like getting a murder, Outlander.
Hold!
He doesn't look happy.
Closer, Outlander. And no sudden moves.
Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Red Ridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erend's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Erend. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Erend, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive! I thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Not really. A little. So, you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me.
We need to talk, alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
I lost someone too. At the Proving, the man who raised me. His name was Rost.
That's terrible. But why is it every time something terrible happens, everyone else tells you the worst thing that ever happened to them, as though that makes it easier?
Yeah, why is that?
Anyway, there was something you wanted to tell me?
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay, okay. Come on.
The sun is displeased with us. Is it any wonder the corruption spreads?
So many people here, all talking at once. How does anyone think?
Shadow had to rewrap itself. My foil is coming undone.
I just dripped.
That girl. Is she a Nora?
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
You like what I have to say, I promise.
Vengeance for Ursa! How long? Blood for blood! Vengeance for Ursa! How long will Avad hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
Take a look at these wares.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
It looks like a picture of Olin's family.
It's like a woven tapestry of Olin's family, which would be expensive as hell.
The corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn. Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
Oh, Olin. Spent all. How the hell did you get all this shit up here, anyways? I see no fucking. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, he does have a winch. Alright, alright. Not for long, though.
Looks big and heavy. Could do a lot of damage if it fell down. Let's give it a little push.
I mean, oops.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
Oops. Eto Hoi? Is that a... That is a thunder god. Thank you. I got enough sleep, yes, me, I did. Oh, it's just his alcohol cellar. Pack it up, we met. Oh, there's more over here.
Aren't you gonna see what's down there?
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm sober enough, all right? I don't need another lecture.
That's not what I meant. I was talking about what happened outside with the crowd.
I don't want to talk about that. We're here because of what you said about Olin, so do what you need to do.
Did Olin ever invite you in?
Nah. Closest I got was a doorstep to help him home after a night out. We drank a river that night, but I hold it well. Usually.
You said Olin has connections in the royal court. Does he know the Sun King personally?
No. He served the court as a scout sometimes and sold ancient trinkets to nobles, but he never had an audience with the king. If you're right and Olin's into something dark, Sun King Avad has nothing to do with it. I'd stake my life on that.
I'll look around.
That's what we came for.
That's why we're here.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted. A map. The glyphs show places he visited. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances. And see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me? Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
We'll go take care of that before we do anything else in Meridian. Sure. Everything in Meridian will wait.
Their necessities. Smells like nothing I've ever smelled before.
He is writing it. They don't know what to do.
It's Erend.
It's Erend? What is he doing? Erend, buddy, why? Oh, good. Come on, Erend, you got this. There you go.
I'm glad that's over with. Thanks for the help.
Now that was some funny shit.
Come on over here and have a word.
I didn't know you could ride machines too, Erend.
Come on, what are you waiting for?
You could give me a second. I'm looting the stuff. Jeez.
What, you don't feel like talking?
No, I don't now. God.
What are you doing out here all alone? Where are your men?
I'm not gonna risk their lives. I don't mind putting my worthless ass on the line, but not theirs. Sorry I had to drag you into it.
Don't worry. This is just an average day for me. You know, take down some machines, track some killers.
Right. I'd hate to see a busy morning for you. Ready to get started?
Tell me exactly what happened to Ursa. Start from the beginning.
No one knows for sure. She left in the middle of the night with a few of her best men.
Her best men? But she didn't bring you?
No. I'd been drinking a lot. Maybe she thought... damn, I don't know. I couldn't hack it. Search parties found their bodies the next day and the corpses of some Shadow Carja cowards. It was an ambush. The Shadow Carja are animals. They beat her so bad we can't even show her face before burial.
I'm so sorry, Erend.
Yeah, well, when I find the soldiers who did this, they'll be sorry too.
You don't have any idea why she left in the middle of the night?
No. But it must have been urgent. A message, a report of some new Shadow Carja threat, I don't know.
Why would the Shadow Carja do this?
Because they hate us. And Ursa most of all. She teamed up with Avad to kick their asses out of Meridian. They've been licking their wounds for 2 years, but they finally found a way to get back at her.
Are you sure you're all right?
Well, I'm sober, so no.
Well, I'm glad you're thinking straight at least.
Me too.
Don't get used to it.
Me too.
All right. Show me where Ursa fell, and I'll do what I can to help.
Come on, follow me.
Why would Ursa come all the way out here?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
Is this Shadow Carja territory?
No. They broke the ceasefire as soon as they set foot in the cleft. Almost there.
That is a sick hammer. I should look for something like that in Elden Ring. Ooh, it's got a pry bar on the bottom too. Ooh, that is fancy.
Alright, this is it. Where the ambush happened. Our soldiers have been over it, but maybe that fancy artifact of yours can find a clue or something. Please. I need to find the bastards that did this.
Those bloodstains are not the kind that would pool around a corpse. Arrows scattered there. The liquid is new. Never fired. It must be Shadow Carja armor. Strange. Not a scratch on it. A Shadow Carja spear. It's perfectly sharp. Never seen action. These look like drag marks. They look like smears. Did someone move a body through here?
What do you see there?
The stain forms a line, as if blood dripped off the edge of something, like a cart. See? Cart tracks. I think someone moved the bodies here, then scattered them across the field.
Wait. Are you saying the dead found here were killed somewhere else? But why would the Shadow Carja do that?
At this point, I'm not taking it for granted that the Shadow Carja are responsible.
Of course they were.
Well, let's follow these tracks and find out.
Shin-shin-to. Drip, drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop. Shin, shin, to, shin-to. Drip, drip, drop, drop, drip, drop, drop.
I get why they wanted Ursa dead.
Drip, drop.
Why fake an ambush?
Drip.
There's more to this. And we're gonna figure it out.
Drip, drop, drop, drip, drop, drip, drippy, drippy, drop.
Dust feels like it's under my skin.
These guys aren't Shadow Carja. They're from my tribe, the Oseram.
Is this how your people usually greet each other?
Oseram, don't back down! For the Vanguard! Uh-oh. What's that?
I think it's calling in machines. Get ready.
Oseram, not Shadow Carja. Looks like I was wrong about everything, as usual. Please, use that second sight of yours. I have to know what really happened.
I'm on it.
Pardon me, sorry. Skills. Aha, yeah, I should pick that up.
Those rocks, they're shattered. So much blood. What are those leather straps? These look like Vanguard weapons. Looks like you could mount some equipment on that thing. A lot of people died here. A massacre. There's no blood on them. Ursa's men didn't fight back. Something hit these stones. Something I've never seen before. Armor straps, cut with a knife. And a rock with blood on it.
Look, they even have some Thunderjaw echo shells, or possibly called Behemoth echo shells.
There, by the
Same
tripod.
thing.
A used power cell.
Oh wait, those are power cells, that's right. They're her.
This is Ursa's helmet. I thought she died in the field below, but it must have been here. All this trickery. For what? Feels like it's just to torture me.
I have a theory. But it takes a little imagination.
So far, your theories are better than other people's facts.
All right. I think the Oseram ambushed Ursa and her men with a new weapon. They mounted it on that tripod up there. It fires waves of force, maybe sound. Looks like it cracked the stone there. I think it paralyzes people instead of killing them. It dropped the Vanguard right there. No blood on their weapons. No fight.
But why paralyze them if you're only gonna move them and gut them?
They were trying to hide something. Look here, a bloody rock.
That they used to smash Ursa's face in.
Or someone else's. These leather straps have been cut, as if they took the armor off someone.
That can't be. Her body is lying in state in Meridian. I saw it.
You said she was unrecognizable. Maybe they switched another body into her armor, someone around the same size, and mutilated it enough so it could have been anyone, even Ursa. Go back to Meridian. Take another look at that body. If it's really Ursa, of course I'm wrong. But if I'm right...
Then my sister could be alive. I'm going. Meet me back there when you can.
Saving these for the trail.
aren't good.
The people here won't stand for tyranny.
Really?
We lost the guard, not the town crier.
Check out these wares.
Won't find better wares.
Whoa.
Come take a look.
Don't pass up these goods.
Would you like to buy some?
These aren't goods. They're necessities.
Wrong.
For yourself. I've got all the best goods here. Find better wares.
Sun. Let's see the steel for the glare. to see you. Watch out for the Oseram.
Live among piles of scrap from the old ones. Never let anyone pull the target slack off.
Greetings, Aloy. I am known as Blameless Marad. Please come with me. You're needed for an important consultation.
What do you mean? Where's Erend?
He's inside, attending the Sun King, where we should be without further delay. Follow me, please.
All of these people are here to see the Sun King.
Yes, and each has come to ask a favor of him. Unpleasant, but that's politics. The Sun King is eager to meet you, the machine tamer with a curious eye for detail. It's all very intriguing.
I'm not here to intrigue you.
Too late.
First the Oseram get special treatment, and now Outlanders from the Sun King haven't heard.
Passed by some Outlander woman? Unacceptable. I've been here for 2 hours, and this Nora goes to the front of the line.
Ignore them. Nobles are like children who whine when they don't get a second helping of dessert.
What's the Sun King like?
The most important thing is what he isn't like. His father. I think you'll find him to be a reasonable man.
Aloy of the Nora. She who sees the unseen. Welcome. It would seem you have done me a great service. Erend, tell her what you found.
I checked Ursa's tomb. You were right, Aloy. The body is missing a scar below her right knee. I gave it to Ursa when we were kids, fighting over a toy sword.
If the body is not Ursa's, then we must assume she is still alive. And I will not abandon her.
We only know she was taken, not who took her.
I can help with that. Ursa has an enemy among the Oseram. A warlord named Dervahl.
Impossible. Every clan in the claim has been hunting for him since the liberation. He has to be dead by now.
No other Oseram had the motive and ingenuity to lure Ursa into this trap. I expect to find him lurking somewhere near the border. I've already sent an agent to investigate. He'll be waiting for word from us at the marketplace in Pitchcliff.
I can't move troops to the border without provoking the Oseram. But I could send a few vanguardsmen. And perhaps an exceptionally gifted Nora as well. Erend, Murad, let me discuss it with her privately. I hate to impose further after all you've done, but this is a matter of great importance to me.
I'd like to ask you something about the Sundom and its politics.
By all means.
They call you a sun god who killed his own father in order to unite the tribes in harmony. Is any of it true?
They say you can see the invisible, split an arrow at 50 paces, and tame machines at a glance. How much of that is true?
It's not too far off.
Well, I would like to unite the tribes in harmony, but you saw how many courtiers I have to deal with first. Maybe next week.
Quite a place you've got here. You can almost see the little people below the mesa.
You don't approve? Well, I have a secret for you. Neither do I. But we must be patient. Change won't come in a single sunrise.
But will it happen at all, while men live in palaces?
It might. Eventually. If people like you help me bring it about.
Your politics seem very complicated. The Oseram are friends, but enemies too?
I couldn't have liberated Meridian without the help of Ursa and her Oseram freebooters. Many of them have settled here. But the Ealdormen of the Oseram clans in the claim have become jealous of their success. So have many Carja nobles. It's a volatile situation, especially given the fact that my father raided the Oseram for years. Ursa helps keep the peace, promising a future based on mutual gain. But some, like Dervahl, will never let go of their venom.
What can you tell me about the Shadow Carja? What do they have to do with Ursa?
They are remnants of my father's regime, holding out at the fortress of Sunfall to the west. Like him, they care only for domination, and seek to draw upon the power of the sun by spilling blood in its name. Since Ursa helped me take this city from them, they were perfect scapegoats. Dervahl knew this, of course, and planned it well.
Who is Dervahl exactly?
To understand Dervahl, you must first understand my father. He truly thought of himself as a sun god. His mind was broken. He believed that blood sacrifice would solve, well, everything. So he raided the other tribes for victims, especially the Oseram. Dervahl fought back. He crafted powerful weapons and rallied his people. My father responded with the ultimate cruelty. He captured Dervahl's wife and daughter and sacrificed them in the Sun Ring.
So, why would Dervahl go to so much trouble to kidnap Ursa?
He felt she betrayed him. She fought by his side until she realized he planned to raise Meridian and butcher its people. And she came to me. Together, we stopped him and liberated the city from my father. Dervahl has spent every moment since trying to get revenge. Mostly on the other Oseram who fought with us. He made so many powerful enemies, I thought we'd seen the last of him. I was wrong.
It sounds like Ursa means a lot to you.
Without her Oseram vanguard, I would not have been able to liberate Meridian and end my father's brutal reign. Since then, it has been difficult to maintain peace between our tribes. But Ursa has a way of making her people see reason. So you see, I need her back at my side. And quickly.
Oh. I need a better cushion. For my push. Oh, goodness.
I need to get going.
I know. Well, they say kings should never beg. But please, help me find Ursa.
Who says that?
Well, Murad, for one. Don't hesitate to ask him or Erend if you have further questions.
Time to go to Pitchcliff, I guess.
We all have our place in the order of things.
The Forbidden West, where only the sun may go. And me. Later.
Aloy, how can I be of service?
It's obvious that you're an advisor to the Sun King, but what is it you do exactly?
Whatever is needed, of course.
Are you always so evasive?
It depends.
Are you a spy? Goodness.
You were right about Avad. He seems genuine.
He is the Sun King. I serve him the best I can. What else would you have me say?
Huh. Did you serve the last one as best you could too?
Well, I served him to his enemies. It was the best I could do for the Sundom.
What did you do?
Nothing I could be blamed for.
What makes you so sure Dervahl did this to Ursa?
I don't care for sure or certain. I prefer likely or probably. How many Oseram are clever enough for this ruse? Capable of building the weapon you described? Who hate Ursa so? More than one? Not likely. Dervahl? Quite probably.
Even if people think he's dead?
That is surely another reason to be suspicious of certain words.
What will I find at the border?
An outpost full of Oseram, most of whom want nothing to do with Dervahl. Still, he inspires great loyalty in those who fought with him against the last Sun King. He will not be caught alone. And don't forget, he is a master craftsman. Nothing delights him more than his dangerous toys.
I have to go.
Then you must.
I won't be rude to him.
So, I thought Ursa was dead, and I thought Dervahl was dead. Dead doesn't seem to mean what it used to. Or maybe I'm just an ass.
A little bit of both.
Whatever. All I know is that it's time to find my sister and get some payback. I hope Murad's guy grabs us a lead.
Did Ursa ever tell you anything about Dervahl?
We were both under his command for a while. Sort of. Helped him recruit an army to take out the mad Sun King. But then he got real creepy with Ursa. Needless to say, she wasn't interested, but he wouldn't let it go. Not to mention the fact that we realized he wanted to murder every Carja, not just the bad ones. Long story short, he's a grazer-licking dungbag.
Avad seems committed to finding your sister.
Yeah, those two got along. And some people say they shacked up, but I don't buy it. Seems a little skinny for her. Oh, okay, some bad images are forming in my head. Let's just focus on finding her. And kicking Dervahl's ass.
I'd better go.
Don't stand me up in Pitchcliff, okay? Ursa needs us.
You've done this to yourself.
This'll last. Murad's agent should be at the marketplace by now.
Where's all the stuff that was supposed to be attacking Pitchcliff? Oh, right, I should talk to the guy.
No sign of Murad's guy? He's had plenty of time to investigate.
We'd better look for him.
Damn right.
Glad you're on our side.
More tracks. I think someone followed whoever we're following.
That sounds bad.
Peace at last.
Has to be Murad's guy. Dervahl's thugs must have made him.
Maybe because he found something. Look at this. I think he drew a map with his own blood.
Right. Those kind of maps you know you better follow.
That might be Pitchcliff. He marked a spot to the north. Could be Dervahl's location.
And my men are waiting outside of town. I'll grab them and meet you there.
Oh, quest is paused. Okay, because I'm doing this quest. Alright. Oh yeah, I missed him because I wasn't good. It's all good. I got to kill this first. this should be clutched. So you can, or like at least gear shiftable so you can turn it off when you don't need it. Are you coming, Aaron? No.
Thanks. If my family were here, thank you too.
Machines. Looks like they've been chained up.
Dervahl's a tinker. He probably experiments on them or strips them for parts.
Maybe I can use them to make some trouble. I'll go in first. Hold off until the fighting starts.
All right. We've got your back.
breathe again.
Branch out! Keep at it!
Must be around here somewhere. Let's find it.
Not enough fire in you, my friend. Dervahl says you gotta eat dirt.
I've been seen.
You're going
Ursa must be in there. We have to get through.
It's blocked. Must be one of Dervahl's paralyzers. Stay put until I find a way past it. They must use these to protect themselves from that awful sound.
It let all the animals loose just to kill them.
Heavy. It's hard, too.
Ursa!
Aaron? Dervahl tried to break me. Shows what he knows.
I should have been with you. Why didn't you come for me? I know I'm a useless trunk, but...
No, idiot. I got a message from Dervahl saying he wanted to parlay. I didn't come for you because I knew it was a trap. I couldn't let you get hurt. Just didn't think it'd be that good a trap. Thought I could take him out. Now listen. Dervahl's planning something big in Meridian. He said he'd force Avad to watch as the smoke darkens their precious sun. Your king needs you. No more playing around. You're gonna have to grow up fast.
I will. I promise.
You damn well better, little brother.
Ursa. No, no. Please. I won't let you down. I promise.
Erend, I'm so sorry.
You've got to find Dervahl. But Meridian's a big place.
I'll look through his things. Maybe we can narrow it down.
Ooh, piece of...
This machine's been picked apart with precision. What's Dervahl learned from all his tinkering? Do I even want to know? Dervahl's records, maybe. Just notes about crafting. Oh, and a letter tucked between the pages. Lots of blaze. Headed to Meridian. If we find it, I'll bet we find Dervahl too. I think I found something that can help. Let's head back to the palace.
Go. I won't be long, but I need to tend to my sister. Just go on without me.
Okay, bye. But first... I need to return to Pitchfoot. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Why shouldn't I take it? Ravager didn't drop his cannon because it was just insta-gib. But this'll be fun. sir.
You're not gonna like this.
Thank you. Pardon me, sorry. I want to do this.
Try me now.
And we're cooking for a while. Why the combat music? Is it because I'm carrying a heavy weapon? Pay no attention to the Nora carrying deadly weaponry. You will survive if you interfere with me. Oh. Well, now I feel silly. That's alright, that's what I'm here for, being silly.
This must be Pitchcliff. What made these Flintox attack? I better speak to whoever's in charge.
Thank you. We're exhausted. It's the third flock we faced today.
You just flew in on a rainbow and saved our sorry slags. Where do you come from?
A man named Hackard outside the village warned me.
Traitor! I ordered him to stay put. I'll throw him in irons.
He's dead.
What? That scorched out, filthy, rotten dirtwad of a brother. Why didn't he listen? Why?
He was worried you and the entire town would be killed. Do you have any idea what could be drawing the Glinthawks? Has anything changed that might have lured the Glinthawks? Have you left machine scrap lying around?
No. Oseram use our scrap, not like the Carja. They only keep the pretty parts.
So the Carja have been leaving scrap around?
Here? Never. If a Carja wasted scrap on my watch, I'd pick it up and make him eat it.
Why do you think the Carja have anything to do with the Glinthawks?
We built this outpost to protect against the Carja. Now they're coming here to trade. Fine. Their shards are as good as anyone's. But everyone knows that they want this place. Come to think of it, they want every place.
But how could the Carja have brought on the Glinthawks?
If I ever get a break from them, I'll see if I can spare a man to follow the trail. Guaranteed, there's a Carja at the other end.
What exactly do you do here?
I'm the mayor. Mostly because I was too drunk to say no when my brother asked me. Tell me where he is, and I'll lay him to rest once we get these Glinthawks to flock off.
You'll find him due south of here, along the river.
Damn that fool. That bung. That lunkhead. Thank you for being with him at the end.
Has anyone come trying to sell lures? They're devices that attract machines.
Is that real? Is that some sort of Nora joke?
I'll take that as a no. Why don't I investigate why the Glinthawks are attacking? You've got your hands full.
Really? No one ever offers to help me. You, any good at tracking?
You could say that.
All right, then. Let me know what you find. Hammer to steel, a Carja is behind all this.
Turn off! Turn off!
What are you doing?
By the sun! It won't turn off!
What is it?
I didn't make it. I scrounged it from a workshop. Whatever it is, ever since it's been on, these Glinthawks have been attacking. I don't know how to make it stop!
Well, that should do it. Now start talking. Why are you scrounging gear you don't even understand?
My customers demand extraordinary pieces best found at the fringes of civilization. My tales of adventure only increase their value. Where others only dare tread, I flourish. No mountain climbs too high that I can't mount it. My trade demands sacrifice.
Including the sacrifice of innocence? Those Glinthawks swooped down and attacked everyone.
I didn't mean for that to happen. I sought only to sate the appetites of rich nobles who never leave their mansions.
You mentioned you found the device in a workshop?
Yes. I camped out atop the snowy eastern ridge. No easy climb, even in my best years. But I girded my...
Enough. Were there any other devices at this workshop?
Abandoned equipment, the likes of which I've never seen. A peculiar silo remained impervious to my attempts to open it. As I searched, I wondered how many secrets lie hidden in this world, as we, in our ignorance, go about our daily...
Your point?
Oh. No, I didn't see another device. But one could still be there, waiting to unleash its horrors.
Did you know this whole time that that device was luring Glinthawks?
By the sun, no! I stashed it here for a while, but when I came back, I was nearly beheaded by one of those flying terrors.
This device is dangerous. I have to find that workshop and make sure it's the last. Where is it?
On the eastern ridge, just beyond my campsite. But after I descended from the workshop, a cracking above me signaled my doom. I dove into the river mere moments before an avalanche took out the path. You can't reach it now. The climb is too perilous.
I'll take my chances. You just stay away from that workshop and try not to cause another mess. That Carja said the workshop was near his campsite on the eastern ridge. I've destroyed a device that was luring the Glinthawks here. You should be safe now.
Those Carja have a hand in it? If so, I'll get my hammer and I'll...
It was an accident. No need for hammering. He clearly didn't know what the thing was.
I'll believe it if you say so. Now, how do I stop these devices from wandering in again with some other Carja wretch?
I'm looking into that.
Glad to hear it. I'd hate to have to search every Carja coming in and out of here. Not such a bad idea, actually.
That's rapist. Clanist? Tribalist? Tribalist.
Oh, nice.
Well, thank you for your help, Horse. This is about as far as I can take you anyways, so... Best of luck.
Here's the Scrounger's campsite, so the workshop can't be far. If I can find a way around the avalanche. This time, no one. A bit of lore brought that Stormbird here. If I find any and destroy them, the machine should leave.
I should scan this. Patience. Biggest part of this game is patience. Sometimes I don't have patience.
Done. No more rules. Now about this workshop. So Dervahl was behind these lures. Brilliant. And dangerous. Now to bring word back to Pitchcliff.
think I got about another 8 or 9 minutes. I'm gonna take a good break. And I'll probably come back this afternoon for some more.
You'll be happy to know I found another one of those lures and destroyed it. Should be the last you'll hear of it.
By fire and spit, you went above and beyond. How do you know there won't be any more?
The workshop where I found it was long abandoned. You're safe.
Good. My troops want to spit and shake your hand, as my brother would have. On behalf of Pitchcliff and my family, I thank you.
I'm thinking I'll actually cut off here. So I'm gonna travel here. And then I'm gonna hit the fireplace to save, and then I will be quitting. So thank you for watching, or thank you for checking out the VOD if that's where you are now. But I will see.
Feet out here is more ancient than the old ones.
There are no shadows under the noonday
I need to find that fireplace.
Good to see you.
Won't cost you a shard just to look. Fine.
Oh, they're singing.
That's how you know you've done a good day's work.
Feel my soul. Teach them how to hold their liquor.
The priests up in the here sing at sunrise and sunset. I will leave it with this for the last couple minutes while we listen to them sing while I get some things ready. Isn't that singing great? Yeah. Anyways, yeah, thanks again for watching. Thank you for checking out the VOD. Catching them singing's hard to do because, you, like I said, you can only catch them at sunrise and sunset, which it's interesting to pass time in this game. You have to find a seat, which they're not everywhere. You'd think there'd be. They're a lot more often placed next to fire pits in Forbidden West, but not in Horizon, or not in Zero Dawn, I should say. Anyways, see you next time.